Today I'll show you guys how you can upgrade the memory on your laptop, which is a pretty simple process to do. And yeah, we're doing it on a Monopoly board. Let's get to it, y'all. So that Monopoly board is actually my first point. You want to do this on a non-carpeted surface. So as you can kind of tell, I'm doing this like, you can probably kind of tell like the floor around here is tile. It's pretty smart to not do it on carpet. Basically tile, hardwood floor, anything like that to prevent any static is pretty smart. So the next step is to find where your memory is on your laptop. So here on this laptop is where it generally is on computers. It's the Toshiba, of course, by the way. It's right here. You can kind of see this little icon right here. Kind of looks like a little memory chip. That is the RAM. So it's in like a little, like, this is like the size that it usually is if it's in like a compartment on its own on the back. Sometimes like newer Dells have like a big compartment that goes right along the bottom there. And some computers are actually underneath the keyboard. So in that case, you have to unscrew all of these screws and then you have to pull up the keyboard and get to it that way. But most computers are like this Toshiba and just have that little like, I guess, latch door thing on the back that you can just take off and get to the RAM pretty easily. Once we get in there, we'll actually figure out what kind of RAM we have, and that'll kind of give you an idea on what RAM you want to upgrade to, because you can't just buy like any kind of RAM. You kind of have to get RAM that's pretty much guaranteed to work on your laptop. So first we got to do is take out the battery. So you don't really want too much power going through your computer while you're messing with the innards. Then we have to unscrew this, the latch, I guess, the door. So just unscrew it, and then I'll use a spudger to poke underneath there. You can use a screwdriver if you want to, but spudgers are the best. Pretty much anything plastic isn't going to hurt any like computer parts. And there's our RAM sticks. This is RAM that looks that's on a laptop. On desktop, it'll be quite a bit bigger, but this is what it looks like on a laptop. So there's the numbers of this RAM on this laptop. Of course, these are two 1 GB sticks. I'm going to be upgrading them to 2 gig sticks. They're DDR3 sticks, as you can kind of tell with the bump that's going to be right there on the memory. DDR2 will be a little bit different, so like DDR2 like wouldn't fit in this. But generally what I kind of do whenever I upgrade RAM is I just do all these numbers. So like, you know, I guess we could ignore the 1 GB, but 1RX8 PC3-8500S, and then that's like the timing right there. I generally try to follow whatever is in the computer and upgrade that, like these same numbers, but like maybe get like a 2 gig stick. I'm not going to be doing that with my RAM that I'm going to be putting in there. As you can tell, it's a little bit different. This RAM is 8500S, and this one's 10600S, so it's a little bit different, but I've actually tested this RAM and it doesn't work in there. But if you want to be on the super safe side, just get like exactly what this number says, but get a bigger capacity, and you know it'll work on your laptop for sure. So once you have your RAM, so like you figure out what kind of RAM you have in your computer, you bought the, I guess, upgrade RAM that you're looking for, you got to take out your old RAM and then put the new RAM in, of course. So we can do that with these little clips on the side. So there's a clip right there and a clip right there. All you do is you have to push them out, so just do one at a time, and then the RAM will like pop up, you know, and then you just gently pull it out. Don't be too harsh on it. You don't want to hurt your computer, but just kind of pull it out a little bit. It'll be at like a 45-degree angle, you can kind of tell. So that's how RAM and a laptop works. It'll go like at a 45-degree angle and then it'll come back out. So cool stuff. And then we'll just do the stick that's underneath it, because usually on a lot of laptops there's a stick on top of the stick just to help out with space. And then you just pull that one out. So pretty cool stuff. Yeah. And like once again, I used a spudger to do these little clips. Pretty much anything plastic is the best thing to use. You could technically use a screwdriver, but hitting like the circuitry with the screwdriver really isn't that great for it. So I would suggest something like a little plastic spudger, something that's plastic. So out with the old RAM, in with the new RAM. Once again, line up that notch to whatever the notch is on your laptop, and then you basically just put it in there. Start at essentially like a 45-degree angle. So you see it's like not like laying flat. Like you start it at a 45-degree angle, and then once it's fully pushed in at that 45-degree angle, then you just push down and it'll like click into place automatically. Then we'll just do that with the other stick. Once again, 45-degree angle. So come at it at a weird angle. Laptop RAM is a little bit weird. Make sure you push it in till it gets in all the way, and then you just push down. So there we go. And then after that, of course, we'll go ahead and get this little cover back on there. Put that into place. If you can't get it to like push in, like see this every day isn't pushing in, make sure you look at these little notches because you don't want to mess these up. So look at the way that they go in and just kind of like figure that out. So like these go in a way like push in like on the side, and then it'll click into place. At least it should. There we go. And then push this one in on the side, and it clicks into place. And then screw it in, and then we'll put the battery back in, which is, I mean, I guess you don't really have to have a battery in it, but you might as well. And then click the battery back into place, and we'll go ahead and boot up the computer and see if it works. Spoiler alert, it does, because I already checked it. So now the computer is all the way booted up, and I can already tell this computer is running a little bit faster. 2 gigabytes of RAM is pretty much the bare minimum for Windows. Well, this computer started with Windows 7, as you can maybe see with the sticker here, and then of course it has 10 now on it, but the 2 gigabytes is the bare minimum for definitely Windows 7 and definitely Windows 10. I'm going to the task manager. That's the easiest way to kind of confirm that your memory is plugged in. You can also do this through a computer, or there's probably other ways to check your memory as well. But I just go to Task Manager. If you want to get an easy way to get to Task Manager, if you don't know, just go down to the taskbar, right click, and Task Manager. It's a pretty easy way to get to it. That's the way I do it. So then we'll go over to, looks like the CPU is getting a little stressed, but we'll go over to Performance. Come on. And look at that. Memory is 3.7 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure some of it's being used by the video card, I think, on this computer. But anyways, yeah, 4 gigabytes DDR3, upgraded from 2, and it makes it a little bit quicker. So thank you guys for watching this video. RAM doesn't always make your computer faster, just FYI. There's like a limit to, like if you have like 8 gigabytes of RAM on this computer, probably still going to be the same speed unless you do a lot of multitasking, because RAM is very helpful for multitasking. Anyways, if you guys have any more questions, leave those down in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching this how-to video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Today I'm going to go show you